Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And the Clippers starting 5. They've got Morris, Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then it's Ibaka, and it's Leonard in at the small forward.
Embracing contact on the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Leonard inside, working on James. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. With the second effort, and Davis can't get it to go.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
On the wing, George. The wing jumper off target. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. LeBron kicks it over to Schroeder. Lakers passing it around. Misses the 3. First quarter, just over a minute played. From deep, George. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Love watching James show off his muscle. No one getting in his way. The D can't stop him.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jay. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
To the inside, Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
Let the big man eat. Get Davis the rock in this area, and he'll take care of it.
Pass to Leonard to stop the run. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. The Lakers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. LeBron against George. From downtown, Morris with the rebound. The Clippers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. And it falls over the rim and in.
They were pretty tight to start this game. Started out with 4 straight misses. Maybe that one will get them going.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. He made no secret of the fact that LeBron will be their focus defensively. He said we have to limit his opportunities at the rim. Guys have got to be ready to react, help, and cut off his drives. Sounds like LeBron can expect plenty of double teams as well. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now, here is Ibaka. After LeBron James's miss, Leonard the pass to George. Here's Beverley. The pass to Leonard. 5 to shoot. Over LeBron. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Beverley.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverley. Just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
LeBron James on the wing. And James throws it down.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now, here is George. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet, and it's Leonard missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
But you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Clippers trail by 5. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. Most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Now here's Matthews. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Williams passes to Zubac. Here's Kennard. Williams with a clean look, and it's off from three-point range. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Lakers. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
Now here's Williams. Passes it to Kennard. From the top of the key, count that one.
Don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Caruso, the pass to Gasol. Kuzma kicks to Caruso. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 44 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. Lobs it up for Ibaka. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
And that log came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection. Here's Caruso. A 3 from Matthews. It's hauled in by Zubac. And now the Clippers on the break. Kennard against Matthews. Banked in off the glass. Kennard's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, not just a jump shooter. Kennard is more than capable of doing little damage from the interior as well. Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Here's Williams. Here's Zubac. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7. And catching up with Luke Kennard before the game, he discussed what it takes for young players to acclimate themselves to the NBA.
You know, this game, you know, it's a...
Greg, you know this. It takes time mentally for the game to slow down.
It's a great point. This is why most championship teams are laden with seasoned veterans. You can't rush experience. It happens at its own pace.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing in the game?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Clippers right now, they've got Batum, Luke Kennard out there with Williams. Then it's Ibaka, and it's Zubac in at the center position.
Watch out, Luke Kennard clear for taking.
Caruso, the pass to Kuzma, shoots over Batum. Kuzma can't get it to go. It's stolen by Davis. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Outside for Gasol. And again, the Lakers no good. Clippers trail by 3. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Batum, good.
Timeout. As good as he is at creating his own shot, Kennard is also a solid distributor. He doesn't miss the open man when he spots him.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite too, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. James comes in for Davis. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. Leonard draws the double, and Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some time.
Schroeder against Beverly. He gets that one.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And the Clippers have possession. They trail by 1. George against Caldwell Pope. The shot by George, no good.
Now look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. It's deflected.
Average shot block. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical more to redirect shots.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
Oh! And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Stolen by George. Over Caldwell Pope. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Lakers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And it's Schroeder missing. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Back to Schroeder. Davis finds Schroeder. Caldwell Pope outside. Second shot opportunity. And Harrell with the lay-in. Good.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Beverly the pass to Leonard. And the basket is good.
Timeout.
Leonard's got the lead up to 2 now for the Clippers.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Timeout called the Lakers. The Lakers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. James outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on George.
James is a workhorse down deep. When he's close to the basket, he's got to wrap him up.
And both free throws good for LeBron. The Clippers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. 13 feet away. He can't get that one, so the Lakers will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Harrell kicks it over to Schroeder. James dishes to Schroeder. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And the Lakers lead by 2.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
From deep, George. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter. Settling for shots, he'd be better off passing up.
James, the pass to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
No, I can't think of a better partner to have in the pick and roll than Davis. Sets hard screens and has the soft hands to match.
Pass to Zubac. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Harrell. Fast break, the Lakers. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by James. And now a 6-point Laker lead.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
The shot by George, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope. Some changes for the Lakers. Marcus All comes in for Montrezl Harrell. And it's Matthews in for Caldwell Pope. Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Williams comes in for Patrick Beverly. And that one's good. Leonard.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Williams comes with a double team. LeBron, good. James has got 9.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams kicks to Leonard. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 5th assist in this one.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
James outside with 4 seconds on the clock. And the dunk by James.
Coming off the screen, LeBron showing the poise. He runs this play time and time again.
No good there. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal. He's been a different player. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Well, they haven't found a way to keep him quiet inside. I mean, their best bet, how do you need to deny him the ball altogether? Because when he gets it, he can't stop it.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and Harrell's in at the center filling out the middle. That's the Laker 5.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And Harrell slams it in.
Gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. I mean, spots the open man with ease.
Outside Leonard. He kicks it to Beverly. Back to Leonard. Morris, left side. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Terrific use of the catch-and-shoot jumper for Morris, catching the D flat-footed and torching them as a result.
James, the pass to Davis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Morris with the bucket.
Well, yeah, Morris is just a tremendous shooter. He has great touch from beyond the arc.
Timeout called the Lakers. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcomed with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. Here's Morris. The shot missing. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And they're on the break. Ahead. Here's James. Pass to Caruso. James outside. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by LeBron.
You can't get James a lane to the basket. He's exceptionally quick at attacking on the drive.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside, George. And there's the pass to Batum. Back to George. Pass to Beverly. Three-pointer. And the wide-open shot for Morris. That one rolling around and rims out.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Pass to Beverly. Now, here is Morris. Shoots over Kuzma. Again, the miss by Morris.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
LeBron kicks to Harrell. Here's Caruso. Rebound by the Clippers. Outside, Batum. Back to George. And again, no good by the Clippers.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Clippers trail by 13. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the Clippers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Marc Gasol is checked in for the Lakers. Matthews comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. The Clippers also changing it up. Zubac is checked in for Morris. Luke Kennard comes in for George. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverly.
So savvy inside for a player of his size and tough. Williams will do whatever it takes.
Morris is checked in for James. Lakers leading by 10. Pass to Gasol. Here's Caruso. He's guarded by Williams. There's the triple. Caruso, no good. The Clippers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Look at that. You can see the determination in the eyes of Morris. He's trying to beat everyone down the floor in transition.
Clippers trail by 12. Williams looking around. And it's Williams finishing it off.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Matthews, no good. The Clippers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Batum trying to break loose. Lakers have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Kuzma laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Kuzma's got his second basket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Matthews against Kennard. Inside. The shot by Williams, no good.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
And Matthews gets it to go.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 14-point game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Morris. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. The Clippers also making some changes. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Zubac. And Paul George is subbed in for Nicholas Batum. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Kuzma. Off target from three-point range. Leonard looking around. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break with a 10-point lead. The defensive work they've done against Paul George. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Setting the floor for the Clippers. The 2 stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Luke Kennard out there with Williams, and it's Ibaka in at the 5 spot. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kuzma. It's hauled in by George.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the 3 at a ridiculous rate.
And the Lakers call time here. And the Lakers with some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. James comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Wesley Matthews. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's Leonard. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Not afraid to get physical there. Leonard makes the shot in spite of the contact.
Schroeder dishes to Harrell. Lakers passing it around. George against LeBron. Back to Davis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists now in the game. Clippers trail by 9. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. It's good. And here's Schroeder. Kicks it to Harrell. Caldwell-Pope outside. From past the arc. Serge Ibaka with the rebound.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
With a nice feel for the game, Kennard is good at creating space offensively.
Now here's Schroeder. Caldwell-Pope right side. And they double up Davis. The pass to Harrell. Over Ibaka. And it's Harrell missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the shot goes in. And now just a 3-point Laker lead.
And hustle paying off there for George in the open court. Gets up court in a flash and finishes before the D can even react.
Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. George with no one around. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And it's looking like he got his long-range touchback after the break. I mean, that's his second 3 of the half after none in the first.
And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul. A different look for the Clippers. Marcus Morris is checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Lou Williams. It's stolen by Ibaka. Schroeder against Beverley. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Now, these shots are important for Morris to make, demonstrating why he is seen as a leader of this squad.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
The defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
And Davis puts it in.
This is where Davis excels. The stakes motivate him to play with reckless abandon.
Here's Beverly. Ibaka down low. He's defended by Harrell.
Working as hard as anybody for that rebound. That's not an easy one to correct.
The drive by James. That one drops for him.
Love the attitude of James. When it's an important moment, he demands the rock and delivers.
George against Caldwell Pope. Passes it to Morris. Back to George. Big D that time from Harrell. The Lakers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
James is unreal in fast break situations. Impossible to contain when he's off and running.
Clippers trail by 4. 1:41 left in the game. Here's Leonard. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Schroeder, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Williams is checked in for the Clippers. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good league is even better with excellent work at the stripe.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 6. We've got 1:28 left to play in the final quarter. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the fourth. A 3 from Leonard. Rebounded by the Lakers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
In perfect timing. With the small lead, they're doing all they can to protect it.
Leonard against LeBron. To end the run, Leonard shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on LeBron James.
Opponents are physical with Kawhi just about every game, but as forceful a player as he is, he just doesn't seem to mind one bit.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. And Harrell slams it in.
Yeah, just showcasing his agility in these sets. Harrell's IQ and knowing when to slash is impressive.
Schroeder against Williams. Takes the 13-footer. And that one's good. Leonard.
He's not going to back off when he's down. I mean, when he's got a chance to attack the basket.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. James, the pass to Harrell. Back to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up to score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Well, it's tough, man. You get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but it just wasn't enough.
And the soft-spoken Leonard is now an elite talent in this league, an athletic forward who leads by example.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Cook, good.
Great work right there on the inbounds play. Getting the bucket before the D has time to react.
And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 8. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I'm really curious to see what their strategy is at this point. You can't afford any wasted possessions.
James with it. Yep, it's good. And now it's a 10-point Laker lead.
and it's just competing. And, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan.